Hi everyone, I'm going to show you how to use Ad Hoc Query within SAP HR. I'm going to try and cover all the basic functionality within 5 minutes. Feel free to post any questions up on the YouTube channel. Okay, so we go Human Resources, Information System, Reporting Tools and Ad Hoc Query. Now I'm going to select some basic employee data, so I want things like personnel numbers, the employee name, where they sit in the organisation, what their position title is and their basic pay. So I'm going to select personnel number. I actually want to output the number, not the actual description, so I'm going to choose only value. Employment status, I'm actually going to specify a value, so I've clicked in the selection column. So I actually only want to look at active employees, so go in there, drop down, select active employee, which is employment status 3. Great stuff. Right, let's go to org assignment. I'm going to select organisational unit. Now I actually want the org unit ID and the description. Same for the position, and let's include jobs if you use the job objects within SAP. Okay, let's stick in personnel area as well. That's usually quite a useful one because that shows you where they sit in the business. Okay, right, so let's do personal data. So we've got surname, first name, and let's do form of address. Okay, and let's add in some basic pay data, so we just want the annual salary. There we go. Right, so based on that selection, if I click on this hit list refresh button, it's telling me there's 800 people. Great. Now down in the preview window here, I also have to click on refresh. So it actually brings in the live data. So if I click on execute, excellent. Okay, so here's a preview of what the report's going to look like. Now, usually my reports, I'm going to have the employees' names usually to the left of the report. So I've selected the columns. Let's move them to the left, drag them into the column there. Let's do the same with the form of address. Let's move that first. Then we want the first name first, and then the surname. Then we've got the team details, which is the org unit ID, org unit description, got the position and the position title. We've also got the personnel area and personnel sub area, and we've also got jobs. Now I might decide actually I don't want the jobs, so I selected the columns, right click, delete field. I've got a range of salaries. I may decide, you know what, I only want to show employees that are earning 30k or more. So what I can do is go to my annual salary up here, click on the selection, so it brings up the field here. I'm going to click on multiple selection. I'm going to click on exclude a range. I'm going to put a range in. So I'm going to say everyone from 0 salary to 29k, I'm going to exclude. So let's put those values in there. And click on execute. So it's only going to show me employees with 30k or more. Okay, so click on hit list. So what this is doing now, based on that filter criteria, it's now actually dropped down from 800 to 192. So again, refresh the data here. Click on execute. If I go along here, I can sort the column. So it's showing me the highest range first, so the highest salary. So some big earners in the organisation, and then down to the 30k. As you can see, we've got no one on like 20k, and that because we specified the value, which is great. Now we've got some positions at 999. Now this is a demo system, so typically 9999 positions will be like leavers, but because we specified employment status active, we know that data is wrong. So I can go ahead and filter positions out as well that I actually don't want. So we go back up to organizational assignment. Let's go to position output. I'm actually going to click on multiple selection, exclude single values. So I'm actually going to put in position numbers. So 8 nines. So it's going to exclude all positions that equal the 9s. So let's go and tick that and refresh down here. Execute. As you can see there, I'm just scrolling through very quickly. There's all the position numbers, and it's filtered out all the 9s. So that's the basic functionality of filters. You've also got total. We can total the salaries up, so I can click on the salary, click on the total, and it just puts a basic sum there. Because we've got various employees in different countries, we've got the different currency ratings as well. It's a nice, useful feature. You could also right click. We can go to color. We can specify a color, just so it highlights that important information in our report. What we can do now is let's export that report to a spreadsheet, Excel format, green tick. Let's populate it on my desktop. Allow the security message. You may or may not get those security messages, and there we are, we've got our report in Excel. Now, because you disconnected it from Excel, obviously any live changes to your system won't be shown. So let's go ahead quickly and save that. So we go to save. Always recommend that you have some sort of naming convention, because if there's several of you that use Ad Hoc Query, then the file list is going to grow over time. So it just allows you to find your reports very easily. So I'm just going to leave that as it is and green tick, and there we are, query saved.